Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Erik Voss, and Sonic the Hedgehog, I can now say with confidence, will not scare the hell out of your children. Which, as a kid's movie based in 90s nostalgia, that's really all we need to enjoy it. That fan service continues into the movie's post-credit scenes, which I'm gonna break down for you guys. But spoiler warning, if you haven't seen Sonic yet, I'm not trying to ruin lives here, just explaining the big questions every nerd is asking, including the math I did on how many people Sonic would kill with his super speed. Watch if you dare. Okay, the Sonic movie has two end-credit scenes, one right after the closing title, a second in the mid-credits. But don't worry, there's no stinger at the very end of the credits. But hey, maybe stick around anyway to press F for all the VFX artists who rushed to redesign Sonic and, spare your nephew's innocence. Okay, the first of these scenes catches us up with Robotnik. In the movie's final act, Sonic opened a portal to the mushroom planet that he planned to escape to if Earth ever became too unstable for him, but Sonic knocks Robotnik into this mushroom world. And now, in this ending scene, he has gone full Eggman. He has shaved his head, he's fluffed out his mustache, looking just how we know him from the Sonic games. And after being stranded on this planet for a few months, he promises to return home by Christmas, and he possesses one of Sonic's quills. And then Carrie, insanely but very humorously, Robot marches away. Zzz. The second post-credit scene is the big reveal. And another spoiler warning, just be safe. We find ourselves in the hills, the leaves rustle in Cyclone, and then a ring portal opens and out hops Tails. Tails reads a scanner and says, to no one in particular because he's alone, "If these readings are accurate, he's here. I found him. I just hope I'm not too late." And then his two bushy foxtails separate and he jumps off the cliff and then he floats with his tail, helicoptering him off into the distance. The move we all know and love from the days of Sega. Now, what's crazy is, including Tails like this and even Eggman on the Mushroom Planet, when combined with some Easter eggs we saw earlier in the movie, this all seems to be setting up a SEGAVERSE. Now, look, having to go through all these movies and trailers shot by shot, looking for clues, explaining everything, constantly on deadline, chasing that nerdy news cycle, all while keeping a smile on my face, it just drains everything out of me sometimes. The walls of this blue dungeon close in. It's like Sonic is just running circles around me, taunting me, trapping me in this blue hell. If only I had an escape, one that you would understand and not judge me for. Well, folks, I think I found one. Thanks to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. Yes, we all love Raid Shadow Legends down here. Raid is a free turn-based RPG with a ton of champions to choose from. I like opening shards to summon new characters like this level 1 lurker. And if I don't like the champion I summon, I head on over to the tavern to sacrifice them and to upgrade to another champion. It's the circle of life, Raid Shadow Legends style. You can play in campaign mode and enjoy a fully voiced story, or head over to the arena to fight other players one-on-one. Raid is cross-device, so you can play with the same user and switch between mobile and your desktop. That's helpful when I played so much Raid Shadow Legends that my phone battery dies and I can't call my mommy to pick me up from Arby's. The graphics are amazing in the PC version and the game is super fast as well. You can find me in the game under the username New Rockstar, and if you are quick enough, you can also join my clan. So what are you waiting for? Go down to the video description, click on the special links, and if you are a new player, you will get 100,000 silver and one free champion slasher. He may be an ugly lizard guy, but he's a real sick champion. And hey, these awards will only be available for 30 days, so jump on this. All of this treasure will be waiting for you here. Good luck, and I'll see you there. Okay, back to what these Sonic post-credit scenes could mean for a future possible SEGAVERSE, a term that should definitely feel weird coming out of our mouths, because yeah, I guess everything's a verse now. If we look back to the first act of the movie, Sonic began on a planet that was clearly based on the Green Hill Zone from the game. The Mushroom Planet that he had as a fallback refuge is based on the Mushroom Hill Zone. So clearly it looks like they're building a universe out of the levels that we remember from the game. The reason Sonic has to escape this Green Hill planet to Earth is because he's under attack by a tribe of echidnas, the animal that Knuckles is. Now, Knuckles doesn't make a cameo in this movie, but the echidnas we see do have spiky knuckles just as he does. Sonic's mentor figure is a new character, an owl named Longclaw. She teaches him how to use rings to open portals. Clearly, Tails also has this ability. We don't know if Tails came from the same origin planet that Sonic did. He probably did. But if Tails is joining this universe, Knuckles and the others are probably on the way if this movie gets a sequel. There was an Easter egg earlier in the film showing a map of planets, laying out various alternate origin and destination points points that Sonic's universe of characters could arrive from. Sonic at one point does say, everyone travels using ring teleportation where he's from, suggesting this could be how Tails and possibly one day the Echidnas and Knuckles will join the fray. Perhaps Knuckles will run into Eggman on the Mushroom Planet, and Knuckles will recognize Sonic's quill that he has. Meanwhile, Eggman would obviously be super interested in the Echidna's Chaos Emeralds. Those could be the MacGuffins for the sequel. Now, in the scene, Tails says, I just hope I'm not too late, suggesting that Sonic remains in danger. Maybe some new threat Sonic isn't aware of, but Tails is, and perhaps he is referencing the Echidnas. But what do you think this new threat is? Comment down below with your sequel theory, and you know what? You should join the inner circle discussion about this stuff that we are having on New Rockstars' official Discord. You can get access to it by becoming a patron today at patreon.com/newrockstars. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Erik Voss, follow New Rockstars, and subscribe to New Rockstars here on YouTube for breakdowns of everything you love. Thanks for watching. Bye.